Right, here we go. We have more transfers today because well, I didn't finish it last time. I didn't even go past the date we started at. So we're gonna do more transfer stuff, and I do have some more things that I would like to do. I'm gonna ask the board for starters. I can just swap the screens, I guess. I'm just gonna ask for more scouts so we can scout more. That's how it works, right? Let's see. Is it in here? Staff. Is it staff? It's not staff, is it? Probably is. That would be. That would make sense. Scouts allowed. Right. Acknowledge and move on. So. There we go. I think we went through all of what we have so far. We've gone through the opposing teams, or well, opposing all of the teams in the top 3 leagues. We've gone through and checked every team if they have any interesting players that we would like to steal or snap up on a free, I guess is the correct way to say that. Now we're waiting on waiting to see if we get any responses of for well, our transfer room in requirements or requests. our ads basically. So yeah, we're seeing if we can find any players through this. It would be fun. It would be interesting to see how that works. I don't think there are too many many outs that we would like to check. We can only see the surrounding leagues anyways. Loans. We would like to loan regular starters. Typical. They only want. Also the... I don't get why this disappears. It doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, we should first and foremost actually check whose contracts are expiring. Why are there different colors on them? Also, what do they mean? Right, so down to here, everyone above that line are on expiring contracts. Ooh. Also, I like how okay. So even the lone players ones are showing as expiring here. That's kind of convenient, actually. Makes it easier to see. Let's see. Is there any one of these guys that I would like to keep? I guess we'll hop onto here. Arakin. It changed the sorting, didn't it? Oh, that's not very helpful. Okay. Let's head back into the contract one. I guess we'll just check. Like so. Hang on, is he still actually considered? No. So 3-star here. Like 3-star ability. But then... Or is it just because it's he's that good out of possession apparently? Okay, fair enough. Don't know why that would be my be the most important one to see. I would much rather see their in possession here, but I guess it's not really important. I think we'll be letting him go, Araki, because the 5 natural fitness at 31 is a little worrying, especially since he's also been, well, getting worse. He's been declining, and he didn't play much towards the end. Kai... See, I would like to not lose all of my central defense. I'm already set to lose most. Roger is the only one that still has a contract past this. I mean, to be fair, the vast majority of our players are on expiring contracts. So, yeah, that's not fantastic, I have to say. I mean, Toyama was kind of fine as a backup. Should probably check in the squad planner to see how it looks. Are we really not able to see more than 3? That's not helpful. And of course I clicked the wrong thing. Meninju will probably still be the first choice, probably, because he was good. He was really useful. And, well, he can still improve a little bit, which would be nice. We are losing... We are gonna drop Araki, mostly because his performance dropped, and he's going to decline a lot very quickly. Masuda is not quite yet ready. If we could go J3. Like, we do have to strengthen in defense. We do have to strengthen in defense quite a lot. We should be half decent in midfield. Probably want to have someone at least that can come in. Right wing back, I'm feeling more confident with Phil, because he's going to stick around for another half year. So we can either see if he starts declining a lot, since he's 34, we can replace him, or hope that Fukuchi develops well enough so we can be starting him. That would be ideal, to be honest. But yeah, up top, I feel like we are well equipped, especially if we can, for example, if we could hold on to Kanda even past past the special tournament, that would be great. Even if we can't, we do have Tanaki behind, Tanaki and Tsushima, who can do a job. Well, hopefully. Yeah, let's head on back to the squad. But yeah, Kita we would like to hold on to. Igawa would be nice. Mogi, he was complaining a lot, so I'm not sure. I want to keep him around, and that 2 determination is a little bit iffy. But he is large, so he has that going for him. Izumisawa we're letting go. Futami and Akitani they're supposed to retire. We'll see how that goes, because nothing has popped up. It could be because it's 2 months left, or well, 1 month until they are supposed to retire. And I don't. Let's see, where would that be? Plans long term. Looking at the possibility of becoming director of football. Yeah. It should be somewhere around here. Should be somewhere around there, but apparently no. We'll see. They should be retiring, which means okay. What we do need then, we need to check if we have a better option than Toyama, as well as Kita and Igawa. Players that we can bring in. Basically cheaper and hopefully better. That would be nice. And then it was We'll look at that first, and then we'll probably press continue. Just to check. Alright, here we have a possible wing back. Am I scouting him? No? Do so. Yeah, if we went on into this shortlist, because I'd completely forgotten about Ohata. If we can bring him in on loan, that would be pretty good. Right, the 4 players that are absolutely 4. Right, I hadn't decided yet on what to do with the foreign player slot that we have. We have 1 because we have. Let's get out of this view. It's hurting my soul. It's hurting my heart because it's. I don't know why it's different. It's strange that it is. But yeah, Serantes is leaving. He is one of our foreign players. We also have Phil, we have Roger, we have Hian. So that's our 4. Muniju, does he not count? Is he... It was at this point that I thought about it. He doesn't count. He's dual nationalities. Neat. Neat. So he doesn't count. But we do have Phil, we have Roger, we have Hian. So we do have 1. Maybe we spend that on a goalkeeper. Just because we do actually need a really good goalkeeper, and we have had a decent one, and he's leaving. Shift goalkeepers. Right, go away. That 9 handling is a little low for Gaston, but otherwise he's pretty good. Questa's not going to have that much better, not that much better handling. I mean, if he's punching the ball, he doesn't have to grab it, as long as he punches it far. But that's the issue. Will he punch it far? Because if he doesn't, then we have an issue again. Do I have any? Oh, the filter doesn't carry over really. It just stays here. What we could do is we could sign this guy to be our backup, because he should be fine. It's just the aerial reach that is a little bit iffy. But as a backup, bring him in blind. If not, we can maybe loan him out and sell him next season. Maybe even after 6 months. Who knows? We could do that. And yeah, apparently, I may as well take off the filter because it doesn't really care. It would be nice if the filters stuck around. Right. Tarakadoriku would be decent. Right. 18 clean sheets, 22 conceded in 36. Yeah, that's pretty decent, isn't it? When is his loan contract ending? 52 days. Damn it. Damn it. Scout him as well, because why wouldn't we? Lichun sign a new contract. Of course he did. Or well, he has a longer contract. What goalkeepers do we have here? Uchi, 1 determination. Right. And he would be more expensive probably than the guy we looked at before as a backup. Nagoshi. Again, as a backup. We could sign him now, bring him in and see how he compares. Or we could try to compare him. Okay. I don't get why it doesn't actually select the player that we're trying to compare with between. Ah, right. Oh, no. Okay, good. I was thinking, I think that before, early on in the game cycle, you could basically cheese the scouting. I don't know why we do that, but you could. And use the compare tool to see the exact numbers. But you can't do that anymore. It's actually not exact, which is good. So he's got better command of area, better aerial reach, which is strange because he's shorter by quite a bit. His communication is worse. That we can work on. His eccentricity is lower. That's perfectly fine. It has lower handling, which is something we probably would need to work on. But like standing in the way of shots, it seems he should be at least as good at. As if those 8 centimeters will make a difference. Did concede quite a lot though. He did quite concede a lot. Concede quite a lot. Thank you, me. Is there any way? Because I kind of wanted to check. Okay, we can check. We can't see much in terms of whatchamacallit. I'm losing words because I'm tired again. Maybe we can see it in the player stats. Goalkeeping. Expected goals prevented. We could just do that. Huh? Expected save percentage? What kind of stat is that? We expect you to save this percentage of shots? That doesn't make sense to me. Where is he? Did they not include all players in? Oh, there he is. There it is. Minus 7.7, but oh, okay, that's good. Did everyone concede more goals than they were expected to? Because I don't quite know how this stat is actually working. Surely Serantes in 40 games? In the league? Apparently, okay. Oh yeah, the playoffs. But 44 conceded. Did we have like an XG against of like 64 then? Of course I can't go back. That would be in team, wouldn't it? Team stats. Defending, expected goals against. No, 42. So. Huh? So he conceded more than he was supposed to. But it said minus 20. Yeah, 52 players on minus 0.28. It's one player. And only 32 players are listed, so I don't know why it's 52 players. I feel like this one isn't quite correct either. It's like minus 20, almost 21 goals prevented. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. That does not seem right. That really would. That. 106 XG conceded per game per 90. Right. Yeah, I was gonna check it to see how Terracotta looked, because obviously, I mean, he's done pretty good. It's not pretty well if he's only conceded 22 in 36 games, but if it's a case of their team not having shots against, I don't get why I get taken back to the portal if I'm on the stages. Please. I guess defending, expected goals against. Yeah, 32. But that's over. Let me conceded 25. I am not smart enough for this. I have noticed. Let's look at the XG table just for fun. We should have been 8th. Should have been 8th. We got promoted through the playoffs. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Yeah, we weren't that far off on like a goals conceded per XG, so that's good. Did we over? I don't know how the minuses work. Does that mean we was that 46.05? Did we score 50? We scored 47. How's that Does it include... Does the XG table include the playoffs? Because we scored another 4, which would put us at 51, which would... Oh yeah, so okay, so it does. That's not very helpful, is it? If it counts the playoff goals. Either way, so okay. I think I'm trying to. I think I'm starting to figure things out. What we do need is a goalkeeper that saves a little bit more than he is conceding. Preferably more than Serantes was conceding as well. Yeah, we probably want to maybe. Okay, this is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. We could bring Nagoshi in. Is where we went with that. Unless we can. Do we want to chance it on him, Goto? I don't know if I want to. Like, he's not bad. But the aerial reach at his height worries me a little bit. Otherwise, he's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Oh, I'm really torn. I don't like it. I don't like it when I'm not sure. And I really would like to know who the other 2 players that are hidden. Like... There's nothing that is hiding anyone. No one's being hidden. But we're missing 2 players. Ah. Lucas Hernandez doesn't want to join us? Wasn't he suggested to us? Or is it because we don't know or something? He has no interest in joining us. But we were suggested to sign him by an intermediary, I believe. I don't know. Yeah, probably just drop him off this short list, which is now 1 player in 3. You'll have to see it. Okay, so Gaston Gutierrez doesn't want to join us anyways. Again, I'm fairly sure he was offered to us. Like... dubious. So he is kind of interested, but it doesn't say that he is. Re. Re. Yeah, the handling is a little worrying. And it's pretty much the big issue for me with him. And Tomonaga is because he's very short for a goalkeeper, which is sad. He's just a little guy. Ochi conceded. Still under a goal a game, which isn't too shabby. He'd be a domestic player as well, which of course is very useful, I've been told on several occasions. There are useful domestic signings. It would be great if we can perhaps bring in Terakado on that loan, but what we could do is we could bring in like 2 of Ochi, Nagoshi, and who was the last guy? Tomonaga. We could try all of them in this special tournament, which we should be doing. We should be experimenting a little bit. I just noticed that his eccentricity is quite big for someone with max 2 first touch. That could be fun. Also, he's speedy. Could try, of course. Okay, how many did that take out? 19 players. That's 8 players on this list that aren't interested. Rude. But, well, I mean, we do know that's not quite correct. They tend to not show them when they are actually interested. Liam, hello again. Hello. You came back to Football Manager. Nice. That's good, I guess. Maybe? Unless you stopped having fun. I'm assuming you're having fun. I hope you do. I think we're going to stick with a Japanese goalkeeper because it'll free up a foreign slot in outfield, which we probably will need. I'm not sure to manage. There's too many teams to choose from. The eternal problem, isn't it? Who do I want to play as next? I did see... Oh, who was it? I see someone talk about using a random generator that it picks a team for you. Or I mean, Isn't there I think you can't you like pick random, so you get just given a team and like do something. Play with this team. That could be fun, I think. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. Could at least be one option. If it is there, I'm not actually sure because I haven't looked for it myself. It just popped into my head right now, which is obviously very useful. Yeah, if there is one, if there is a pick random team, that could be an option. Then you won't know who to get, who you'll get, and yeah, could be fun. Maybe you'll get some team that you've never managed before. I don't know how it works though. So yeah, there is that. Okay, he would like to be a backup. That's not. That is not encouraging that he doesn't want to be a starter. But let's see if we can't. If you're gonna be a backup, I want you to be on. What is he on now? 1.3. Let's start with 1.3. Don't get that one. Maybe. I'm gonna add the optional extension for me. And then, yeah, let's, why is this taking up so much space? So you suggest, no. Actually, let's stick to 1.3, see if he falls for the. Let's not do that just in case he accidentally gets called up or something. He did. He fell for it. He fell for the soup. You have a few teams in mind. A lot of FM, you get stressed already. Why is it you become stressed? Is it because you don't know what team to manage, or is it the choices, or is it like a pressure thing? Like, I have to win all the time, or I have to do this or that. Because if it's because you have to win, maybe you could pick a team that is not as stressful. Like you can just chill. Fine. You can drop it down later. He wants 2K. Let's have him on 1.3 as well. Not that one. 2K maybe. Not that one. And then we'll go with the which one game you'll get 5K. How about that? I don't know why they fall for it. I don't know why they fall for it. He's never going to play for the national team. Yeah, we do have now 2 goalkeepers coming in. We can have a look at them. Or, well, hopefully coming in. The plan would be to have Terracado on loan. Or that would be great. We'll keep an eye on Lindbergh and see if he gets picked up by anyone. If not, he might drop his wage demands just so he can actually play some football. Is he a starter? Why is he here? Surely he's not a starter. First team maybe. Starter? Is on a long-term deal. Fuji. Right. Who else was it? Tomonaga that I had in mind. Do we sign him as well? Let's see what he would like. Backup. We'll go regular starter. No, let's not promise that one. Just in case. $1.4. Oh. What if 1? And then if you play for the national team, you can get 3k. And optional contract extension for me. Suggest. Again, they fall for it too easily. They shouldn't fall for that. Like the wage after reaching international appearances. They should be smart enough to think, I'm never going to play for the national team. Okay, we have 3 goalkeepers that we're currently talking to. That means we probably can't let every one of the goalkeepers we have go. That does mean, though, we probably need to find loans for, at least for Uchiyama, who I need to sign a new deal with. Hakamata is way too young. He's a young boy. But that should mean we can let Mogi go. That is unless he wants lower wages. I doubt it, considering what's he? Does he have any promotion wage rise? Yeah. Which is odd because his contract is expiring, so it doesn't actually apply. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of would like to keep him just because he's a former Cerezo player, isn't he? It always comes back to that. He once played for. Teams to manage and everything, pressure too much to do. So for a second you load up, like, oh no, what I do, I manage, and I'm like, nope. I mean, then maybe the like a randomizer would help. Then you don't have that pressure, at least. You won't have to stress out about that. That would probably help, but yeah, I understand that. I also take way too long on. Well, also I say I do take way too long on like deciding who to play as, what to do, and all of that good stuff. You randomizer won't help. I mean, yeah, probably not. Maybe a little bit, but at the end of the day, you're probably gonna be stuck with the same things, right? Always having to do the full setup. That'll never disappear. Hooray! What else was it we needed? We needed maybe a DM to start. We do have Tezuka coming into on trial. We could peek at, but he is more of an attacking player. He's very much of an attacking player. As is Tanaka. Do I have any other DMs that could be more defensive? That would be nice. Maybe? I say probably not, but maybe? I said central midfielder or striker. Interesting combination. It's really sorted by position. Feels like it is not. If you have central midfielders and then you have central midfielder and then you have a right back again. Well, he's not a DM at least. Shiwatari again is more of an attacking player or a playmaking player. Takada. He's somewhere in the middle, isn't it? No defensive midfielders there anymore. Anyone here? Tsuchiya. 38-year-old Frenchman. Probably not. Let's remove him. Old man from France. Armanavicius. Probably not how that's pronounced. I'm not familiar with the pronunciation of Lithuanian names. A major shortcoming, I know. Okay. More of a centimid. Uhata. A little bit of experience, I guess. Oh well, age. Does he have much experience? 60? Legit can't find anyone. Any team or any randomizer? Because teams there are many. Which I mean, you're fully aware of. There are many teams. Just picking the right one, that's the problem. There's a distinct lack of defensive midfielders that I would like. Is there anyone in here? Any dudes? Nah, these are young players that probably can't step in and actually play for me immediately. A team. You could start at the like a concept. Like if you have an idea of a play style or something like that, and then you can go from there maybe. Because then it would maybe it could maybe narrow the options down. Why? All right. Yeah. What if we hop in and check for DM apply? Ilsanker, that's a name I remember from 8 years ago. It's been 80 years. 11 to 17 long shots on a defensive midfielder. You'll love to see it. Yeah, maybe we just wait for the transfer room ones to come in. At least for the DM. The left wing back. Did we have one in mind for that? We tried Yamaguchi and he said no, which was not very nice of him. Even if he's on moon money and we probably couldn't afford him anyways. I did try, right? Yeah. What a shame. Right. Did I have any left wing backs? What's his contract looking like? 27. Am I scouting? I am scouting. What was he listed for? 200k? Yeah, that's probably who we'll go for on that front. Let's click continue and see what happens. I explained Team Talk approach. I did? Did I do that? Right, I have a vague memory of saying that. So 4 code of conduct offensive this season. Why is it listed on horizontally? So yeah, Muninju is going to be out for 2 games, which is fantastic. He's been fined twice. And then once each. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Where do you find that? Squad more discipline. Okay. In case I want to see that somewhere else. He accepted the fine. Good. Good. That's how it's supposed to work. No, Marius, why? Marius. Right, we'll just accept all of these dudes coming in. And then we'll have a check. If we just want to sign him outright. With that awful jumping reach, maybe not. But as good as he is on the ball, and he hasn't had a club for a while. When did he leave them? When did he leave? He played for them 6 times, and then he left. When? Who knows? Doesn't say. Why doesn't it say? It should, I feel. Bruh. Yeah, we're looking at like... They're signing absolute superstars and we're just like, can we find someone who can maybe play a football? A little bit of a football. Doesn't have to be a lot of them, just a little bit. Right, they were relegated, weren't they? Yes. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we do have a bunch of guys coming in. Who brought them? Let's move him to the free shortlist. So he sits there because he is free, and what we can see, he is a pretty decent player, and getting some I guess more experience in the backline is not a bad thing. We can... Oh, great, we get questions. Are you going to sign player who literally joined you 14 seconds ago? 14 minutes, I guess. Okay, Merck looks like he could be a decent player. As is Tanaka and Tezuka. Yeah, there are some interesting ones. Some that look like they can be interesting. No! No, Inoue is not coming to us. That's a bad thing because I kind of planned that he would. I kind of planned that he would join us. Right. The vision, work within wage budget. Yes. Grow a reputation and avoid relegation. Now, my contract is expiring when? 73 teams now. Already getting stressed since looking through teams. That is, of course, That is not ideal, is it? When is my contract expiring? In 200 days. Okay. We'll see if they come to me for a new contract. But working within wage budget, that's fine. Grow the club's reputation. You just have to win. And then avoid relegation. That is completely fine. The current season squad plan is due to be updated for next season in preparation for the new campaign. To keep in the current plans, please ensure they are copied over to prevent losing any changes made. You better not change my squad planner that I planned. Why? Why am I getting that after they've already cleared it out and changed everything? What was the point? What's the point? What is the point? Huh? Funniness, he's not supposed to ends this week. Oh, he's already left. No, it's not. He's not quite left yet. Let's see if we can loan him in for longer. There's a different environment. Start player. Sure, we can. No, not for end of next season. That would be June 27. Yes. We will cover all of his wages. We'll pay if he's not. If he's not playing, we don't play. If he doesn't play, we're not going to be paying them 100k. Oh, really? Oh, for the love of. We'll pay them more if he doesn't play. That feels like a good idea to me. Any clauses? J2. Loan to buy? Do we go for a loan to buy? Where'd it go? They probably don't want that, if I'm honest. Range friendly, 17 points contribution, percentage of profit. Let's make the offer. Because I would like to keep him around because he's good. Okay, what do you think? Bring in a data analyst. Right, we need a head of sports science. Right, we should do that. Oh, my neck. Ouch. Ouch. Right. Oh, it's a different Inoue. Okay, that's fine. Oh. That was scary. Offer. Kato has once again agreed that he shouldn't play more football than he is. He didn't play at all, basically. But he was okay with not playing all the time. And he wanted to let me know. Oh boy. Okay, let's set out an advert for scouts. I need to check look through the contracts. I should also ask for more coaching spots, just in case, so I don't have to fire people. Coaches allowed. Acknowledge. Be competitive against Nagoya. Develop players. Play defensively solid football. We're doing that now? What else? Play direct football? Counter-attacking. But the board didn't care how we played that, right? Where is it? How have I managed to scroll past? Goals to be master transfer, that was stressing me the most. Ah, right, like, not gonna, like, yeah, the really smart transfers, right? That's what you mean? Like, finding the best type of, the best bargains and stuff like that, right? Okay, so the board also wants us to play defensively solid football, direct counter-attacking. Interesting. Ooh, wrong one. Wrong overview. Season performance. Performing to an average level. Nice, we're average. Defending, we were better than average, which is nice, except for passes per defensive action, which was worse than average. We were average attacking, though. Lower fouls against per game. Huh. Well. That's something. 25 seasons are finished, and everyone at the club is reflecting on the campaign while already looking forward to next season. Summarize, the board are satisfied with your management of the team. Interesting. They're pleased with my performance in transfer market, while the board remain very pleased. The board are satisfied with the progress made towards realizing the club's vision. Right. So could you, like, offer me a contract, maybe? Maybe? A little bit? A little bit of a money? Two players are unhappy. Who are the unhappy ones? Well, we can't see that because they're not in the first team squad. Tell me who they are then. Of the percentage of the season the players have missed due to injury. Terasaki has been silent the most, having missed over a quarter of the season due to injury. Furukawa has been almost injury-free, missing just a few days. Nice. Okay, squad in season break. They've gone on holiday before the end of season team meeting. And they've gone for what, 2 weeks? A little bit? Somewhere around that? Somewhere around that. Right, let's have the team meeting then. Got thoughts at the end of the season. Good ideas, but I'm going to say. Promises, focus on the progress being made toward fulfilling the collaboration objectives. Or aims. Secure a mid-table finish? No. Avoid getting involved in a relegation battle. We'll strengthen the squad. We will at least change a bunch of players. I'm not planning to replace any of you. That would be a lie. When you get back there will be some new faces around the cup. Stay up the next time around. A chance to give us the best chance of enjoying another positive season. Come like that. Hopefully with these new faces. Okay, good. We've got what it takes to stay up. Come on! Yarr! And nothing else to talk about. Bye. Have a good winter break. And stuff like that. And such and such. Right. I have 2 tasks. What are my tasks for the collaboration expectations meeting? Yeah, I've done that. Right, and Van Eerden is going to be leaving. Okay, they said no to the have more coaches. Facilities downgraded. Training facilities are no longer seem to be of the standard they once were. So the club's invest their infrastructure and raise the bar accordingly. It might be worth finding the right time to talk to the board about our capacity to invest in improvements of our own. Well, I want to see how much money we have first. Because currently we don't have the money to upgrade. Increase specialization. We have enough coaches and stuff already. Yeah, but we can't get. Lacking numbers. Well, not really. We should try to have the best possible coaching team. Okay. Players left behind. Absolute geese. Oh well, it's just one dude. He's an absolute goose. Okay, Matsuriko would be a terrific domestic signing, which sounds nice. And he's a centre back. Is he though at that height? I don't know. I don't know. Add him to the end of contract one. Miyazaki is not going to Kanazawa. That's interesting because I was sure he would. I was sure he would go there. Currently has no bids for his services. That does mean that he is back on the table. I should say he's back on the table for us, but apparently he's not. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, so there's a bunch of Polish team. Oh no, Sean. No, he's gone. Oh, Tomonaga's coming in. Why would we lose budget? That's not very nice. Where's that coming from? Oh well. Tomonaga's coming in, which is good. Ochi is also coming in. I wonder if they're going to be upset when they notice I've signed 3 backup goalkeepers. Hang on. Why are there so many of us? But yeah, since we're losing, well, pretty much all of our goalkeepers. Yeah, no. I really need to redo the squad planner, but I also really don't want to. I really don't want to. At least not right now, because I spent way too much time on that. I was just... What on earth? Why are we spending that much on... Like, why is it... Why will that be deducted? From what? For what reason? Silly. Silly. And bonus, if we get promoted and he plays at least 10 games in the 27 season, they will get 100k. I mean, they should be fine with that, I feel. Probably should look at some leaders, like team leaders. Oh. Shinomiya has signed a new contract. The rascal. Players leaving is making a new player feel at home. You'll have to see it. Bottling goalkeeper, and what do we want him to focus on? Handling. Yeah, because that's his main weakness, I feel. There we go. Oh, right. Collective bonus payouts. Oh, we have 2 million. Okay. Right, what was it? Training facilities? What are our training facilities currently? They are average. I mean, we can give it a go. We can give it a try. We'll see. They might just go, ha, no. Right, let's see. Oh, Kakitani got the 3rd best goal of the season. Can we... This just opens the player page, right? Yeah. Oh. I wish there was, instead of just having a description. Oh, there we go. Low drive from 28 meters. There we go. That wasn't very obvious. Okay, yeah, that was a good shot. That's a good goal. Was there really nothing better than that in the entire season? Okay, the second best. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a decent shot, isn't it? It's a good shot. But, dribbling from inside the opposition half, the unknown right midfielder takes on 3 players before coolly scoring a rifle drive kept low. None of that was correct. None of that was correct. A different player ran in behind, got back, and then he just hammered it into the top, like into the ceiling of the net. Did you renew your contract to stay with the club? It's not expiring yet, but that is the plan at least. We'll see if the board will give us the contract without us having to ask for it. That would be nice, but otherwise we will ask for it, because the entire plan is to stay for the entire. Excuse me? Why am I watching that goal? Also, where are my buttons? Plan to do another club if you don't stay. If like the idea of the save is, why are we watching all the goals? The idea of the save is to basically build this club up and develop superstars, specifically superstars strikers. So if we get fired, or if we don't get to stay, then this save is pretty much over, and I'll do something else basically. So I won't be continuing this save then. I'll start another one. But hopefully I won't have to. Hopefully I can just keep playing this one, because I'm kind of invested now. Surely that was better than third best goal of the year. Just ignore the absolute 8 minutes that took to watch for some reason. Roger is in the J1 best 11. Interesting. And then 5 players from Kanazawa, I'm assuming. I think they're all Kanazawa players. Ish. Hashimoto, is he? He's the guy that we're signing. Awesome. Good. Good. Good, good. Matsumoto gets an extension. Who? Oh, right, a coach. Okay. Hit with tax bill, 45k. Oof. Oof. Because they've been frozen will not change after the next season. Nice. That's good. That's good. New scouting budget, 98.5k. Right. Yeah, we're good with that. We're good with the scouting range. Oh, we have scouting recommendations. Should probably look through those. Maybe we find someone we can make use of. That sounds wrong. These are humans we're talking about. As a right-sided centre back. Surely he's not gonna just keep playing, is he? He is. Yeah, probably not gonna go for a 37-year-old striker. You had enough of old. What in the world? He can play it through the entire spine. What a guy. What a guy, what a dude, what a dude, what a guy. He doesn't look very good at all. It's been a week since the last time you did it to save because you can't find a team to manage because of the brain hurt. Ouchie. Yeah. I mean, if the game makes your brain hurt, maybe the break was a good idea. Would have probably been nicer if it had helped and make the brain not hurt. But yeah. See, he's on an expiring contract. Ooh, more strikers. More attacking player again. Striker. Ooh. So, Camara, I would like to sign. Please and thanks. He looks really good actually. And he's only 20. Sonia, he would have been great if only he wasn't a striker. Or if I was allowed to use strikers. Foreign strikers, I should say. Arroyo. No. Asano, no. G is apparently on my shortlist already. Yeah. Then, no. Kawabara. Maybe not. Watanabe's on my short list. Lee Jung Moon. maybe if it isn't right for you, sadly. I mean, there is that possibility. Like, I mean, it's as a game, it's not gonna be for everyone, but yeah, if it makes your brain hurt just because you're thinking about the game, you know, maybe, which is a shame because like when you can actually play the game, it is fun. It's a fun game. But it's supposed to be fun as well. Like, it's not supposed to make your brain hurt. So yeah, it's yeah. I don't know what to say really. Right. We have responses. We have responses from outside. That is very good. Okay, we have from goalkeepers, we have 3 from each. For now. Oh, no. Really? He considers himself good enough to be a first choice goalkeeper? For me? I don't know about that, Chief. The other 2 look pretty decent, though. You know what? Yeah, he looks pretty decent. A big, young central defender from Génération Foot. Oh. Ooh. Very tempting. Very tempting. Like, all that we can see is good. Like, the one thing we can see that he's lacking is concentration, which, I mean, it could be higher than 4 at least. Could still be decent. Stamina. And he's not super technical. And he might not work very hard. That's maybe a problem, but... A tackly boy who can't run for very much because he doesn't have stamina, but he can run very fast. Another Génération Foot player. Let's add him to starters. Hassan Srour, Lebanese. This stamina. Please have stamina as well. I can't have you not play because you cannot run, man. Yeah, let's see. We got 3 each. So let's see if we'll have some more tumbling in. Hopefully. Need to look at Football Manager, but my brain can't handle it. Yeah. Yes. We're getting Inoue. Perfect. Okay, we can now plan with him in mind. Oh, that's awesome. That's really good. We have experience in central defense. But yeah, like if the game's too stressful for you, it's not supposed to be stressful. It's a video game. You're supposed to be able to relax and have fun. So yeah, if it's too stressful, hey, I don't know. Maybe it's a case of it's not being a game that works for you. Maybe it's that it doesn't work right now. I don't know. But it's a shame. It is a shame. Because, yeah, like I said, it is a fun game, and I think though there might be some stuttering because I forgot. We have processing. I forgot to limit FM from running everywhere. So I'll do that now. We'll do it now. We're doing it live. Yes. Okay, and reset this stuff. Wave arm. Call a press conference for Inoue. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Start. 10 questions. What does it mean to have signed Inoue? Good for the club. I'm delighted I've added a real quality squad. It's a good opportunity for everyone. How important do you expect him to be? Confident he will deliver in big fixtures. He's that sort of player in person. You're confident that he can produce when it matters. Yeah, that's literally what I just said. Do you feel the squad will ride positively? It's an exciting time. The DFW was a fairly cheap one. Do you see yourself spending big in the future? I do not wish to discuss finances. Do you agree that with no large transfer fee involved, there is considerably less pressure? Develop the player. Delighted we've been able to get this deal done so cheaply. Expect the same from every one of the players regardless of their transfer fee. Does this still leave you with too many options at centre back? No. Half of our central defenders are gone because of loans expiring. We don't have too many players. We don't. I know we're shocked that you were able to buy him for as little as you did. You must have expected to pay a higher fee for a player of this ability. All of these options are really strange. Like, we've robbed them. I don't think we did. We would have wanted at least double the fee to let him go. They will be regretting it. I don't think so. It's pretty clear what I think. Are you hopeful of being able to help him finally realize his potential? Sometimes players need a fresh start. How do you deal with the inevitable competition for playing time between you and Roger? We play with three central defenders. We currently have 3. You don't know how to have fun. That's what you're confused about. For me, at least, FM is kind of a game where you find and make your own fun. So, like you said, you wanted to, master transfers. That is one way that could be fun if you at least can get past that. It's stressful to make that happen. For me, I like finding young players and developing them. That's basically what I've been doing in every football game that I've had my hands on ever. So it's kind of is it a make your own adventure kind of game? Like you kind of have to figure out what parts of the game that you find fun, and then basically play the game based on that. So if it's like if it is finding bargains, then yeah, do that. If it's tinkering with tactics, do that. If it's developing young players, go for that. If it's maybe like journeymaning around, making your own story as you go, then you basically have to find the fun yourself, which is not necessarily ideal. Like in many occasions, you probably want to have a game be fun without you going looking for it, I guess. But yeah, it's you definitely want to try and find the fun on your own, because that's basically the only way you're gonna have fun. It doesn't lend itself to just being fun as is, which is a shame, like I said. Okay, we have figured out exactly what he's good at. Nice. Boo! Right, yeah, I know that one. I asked for that. And we're waiting on a response for the whatchamacallits. We have 12 responses, so we've gotten more responses. That's nice. One more each. What is that picture? It looks like it's like 3 people that have been merged together as one with AI or something. So it looks really fuzzy. Boy, oh boy. Karamo Kamara. I'm not a very tall central defender, but strong and good jumping. If only we had... If I was playing in Germany, that would have been great. I could have grabbed all of these players. Or if I had fewer foreign players elsewhere. But... oh, well. Yeah, so far we have had one Japanese player respond. We might try and go for him. Am I scouting him? I am scouting him. Good. So that could be he could be a decent guy. A decent guy. Okay, we have a scouting update. That's good. Kobe signed a new goalkeeper. So does that mean they have goalkeepers that might want to leave for a second division team that, offers for 2 players? That doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. Okay, we'll look into that once we've gone through. They want to sign him. They want to pay us 2.4k to sign him now. When his contract expires, they could just sign him for free. Okay, offers made for Tutu. Okay, go. Sign. For someone at least. Fukta and Oko. Yeah, we're just gonna transfer this to Oko. Yes. Fukuta will just sit on. I've never heard of this this color before. Club Brown? What's the full name? Can we... Club Atlético Brown de Adrogué. What a name. Never heard of that before. Interesting. They want to sign Abdel Razak, which is understandable. He's pretty decent. We can't really bring him in. Lean, are they in? That's the top division, is it? No, that's the second division. No, that's the first division. No, that's the second division. Wow. Yes, because they have Eliteserien. Right. Really, they're trying to sign into the second division? Yes, like you're trying to sign Toshida. I'm probably okay with that. Probably okay with that. Five things? Yeah, I mean... Okay, what do you want me to do? Oh, wait, we can... accept all offers. Yeah, sure, you can buy him for free. His contract is expiring. Is expiring. Do it. Do it. He was on the free, right? Yeah, I don't get why they're giving me they're sending like offers. His contract expires in 2 weeks. Just give him a contract. It's not like he can move before then, is it? Just take him. Ah, Fukasa's coming to us. Nice. Nice. Accept. More strikers. Probably not the best idea to keep signing strikers, but I will. And they said no. Right, and we'll set him to... What is he? He's kind of poachery, isn't he? Or is he more deep lying forwardy? No. Is he poachery? Yeah, he kind of is, except for the concentration, but that's garbage and it's gonna hold him back. Regardless of position or role he plays. Target forward. You don't need to concentrate to be a target forward. I feel like he's more poachery, to be honest, because he has the finishing ability. He's got the off the ball. He's not very strong, so, you know, for target forward, let's go with poacher. And central outlet. Oh, before your adult birthday, you will get back to playing FM again. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you're gonna find the things that you enjoy and that you can have fun with, right? If that's Football Manager, great. If it's not, unfortunately there aren't that many options for like a football management game. There have been a few that I've seen, and they're like kind of different, but for specifically something like Football Manager, there is still a little bit of there's a bit of a lack of options. Ha! Nice. So I just have to play the 950k. Okay. Oops. You're going to be an adult soon. I mean, it's more of a state of mind, isn't it? I don't know if I'm an adult yet. I'm supposed to be, but yeah, no. Let's see, what's my current relationship with the chairperson? Happy at the club. These are typically positive. Yeah, I'm happy here. Mm-hmm. We're having press conferences to present youngsters. Player concerns prove the difference between winning and losing. Does he focus a player in that mold? Sure. So I'd like to be a change in the style of football. Well, looking at ways we could change for the better. There could be something of a generation gap between Focus and the established Gifu players. No? Fresh perspective, we'll go with that. We say that he helps the club works towards its long-term vision. Yes. Will he find it easy to join with the squad's social groups? Yeah. Does the role he favors most fit into your current tactical approach? If was I always able to adapt? Does he have the capacity to perform different roles? I'm open to anything that makes him a success. How do you plan to get the most out of a player like him? Everything works in harmony. Will he be able to settle in quickly? Role here for him. Does his designing align with the long-term objective? Yes. Why can't I just say yes? Just get a loan offer for us, like rude. Rude. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, where is he? Where are the stats? 18-17. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Yamada is retiring. Yeah, that's good. Might be worth asking him if he's willing to reconsider his decision. He hasn't even been playing for the B team. Because he's not good enough to play with the B team. Why would we couldn't ask him to, not friendly on Monday the 2nd of February? Sure, we can play Machida as a second team. That should be fine. I should probably... Oh, I'm gonna write that down because I'm gonna do that off stream as well. Because I don't think I need to schedule friendlies on stream. Okay, we got some scouting done, that's good. If we get to see the scout reports, maybe... There we go. I bet. Useful domestic signing. Really? Useful? Only that? Only useful? We do need to keep scouting him because I do need to see if he is, like, how badly injury prone he is. I keep forgetting where it is you see that. Because it's in a strange place. Where is it? I forgot again. Oh yeah, it's in reports, that's the only place. Can't see yet. Because we have minimal knowledge. Nishikawa. Really? Well, that's a shame. Osako Dui. Very good domestic signing. He is on loan from Osaka, so he's still an Osaka player. Did I see 1-7 determination? He's not very strong, and yeah, he would be the one that I would look for to play in that defensive role. Let's look at him for another week. Why was it that Abe was strange one. Kikuchi would be a terrific domestic signing. Okay, but would he join us? That's the question. We don't know. Let's give it another. See, why is this not? Why is this a scout player? The scouting was it's in here. Where is it? Surrounding divisions. He is currently in our division. Well, I guess it's still a surrounding division, but still. Shoji, priority domestic signing. Would he join us? He's on moon money. But 33 years old. We had staff shortlist. Is he a staff member? Director of football. He's becoming a director of football? Well, important thing is he looks pretty darn good. And we don't know if he would like to join us. Well, let's scout him again. Let's also add him to the shortlist for end of contract, just in case someone else tries to sign him. Don't know why no one's interested. Worldwide reputation. Interesting. Sento, priority domestic signing. DM, another Machida Zelvia player. Was he also leaving on a free? He is, and Kashimoto. Of course they do. Of course they do. Scout him again and add end of contract for the year. Just in case, so we know where he is. You know, if someone starts sniffing around too much. Trevisan. Terrific signing. I mean, let's give him another scout. Nakagawa, priority domestic. Would he join us? I would be surprised, but I mean, if he wants to, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. You know, I'm not gonna say no. He also is a future staff person, scout. Ooh. Excellent domestic signing. He is a right winger, though. What's that say? Doesn't have the mentality or the ability to ever really challenge effectively in the air. I don't think it's so much about mentality. He's just really damn small. He's just really dang small. But yeah, he's a wide player. We're not playing with wide players. Sadness. Because he's pretty good. And we have now 3 different scouting finished for Henrique Trevisan, and we have 2 for Gen George. Should you get? Great job, game. Okay, Razak has joined Brown. Oh boy. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Remove it from shortlist. Right, when was I didn't check actually. When is he he retires Friday 30th. Right. Is he becoming a staff person? He is a scout. Not very good. Yeah, not very good at anything really. He's competent, but that's not good enough, is it? I'm still not sure in what order it is. Oh, he's always leaving, so we get a little bit of money. We get a little bit of money for a player whose contract is expiring literally in a month. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. Are they in the JFL? In the Football League? In the Football League? In the Football League? Okay, let's see. We have 21 responses, 7 players each. Okay. I'm seeing the same teams popping up. That's interesting. Also fun. Also, he's pretty good. Like, great concentration decisions on a 22-year-old goalkeeper. That's huge. Like, he can't play with the ball, but he can thump it. If we just distribute short. No. Okay, he's 165 centimeters tall, 10 to 17 aerial reach. That is guaranteed higher than a goalkeeper. That's 190. You're praying you can get back to the game before your birthday? Probably not, but it's your dream to enjoy Football Manager forever. How long have you been playing Football Manager? Like, is this your first one? Or have you been playing on earlier iterations as well? Because I was back and forth, like in and out. Like, I have not played all of the Football Managers ever, but I've played quite a few. But early on, it was a little bit difficult for me to get into it, and there was that, yeah, I'm just confused, I don't understand, and I don't know what to do. So like, it could be something like that. I've been playing since March of last year, since your birthday. So yeah, I mean, it could then still be a I don't know if learning, but adjustment period, You're still getting used to the game. Because yeah, it's not always the easiest type of game to get into. Or the entire series is not always the easiest to get into. And it hasn't always done itself any favors. So it could just be an adjustment thing. But yeah, like if you just keep being stressed out about it, yeah, I don't know, because it's not a good thing, right? It's not good if you're stressed out about the game. Especially if you're young. There's enough to stress out about when you're younger. So you don't need extra stress from video games, which is supposed to be the opposite. You know, unless you're into that kind of games that will stress you out and annoy you. There are those. Where are we finding all these giants? Jeez. And then we found a smaller one. We had to, didn't we? We found too many tall players. We're finding too many tall players. Yeah, I'm... this one. We could have double Inoue in our central defense. That could be fun. That could be fun, and it could be silly. I kind of want to make it happen just because of that. Okay, Hubrotten has not signed a new contract. That's good. That's good. Oh, she sets a retirement date. Is that my assistant manager? Is my assistant manager? It is. The end of next season. Ismizawa is gone. Cheers and bye. Wait, we're in a transfer window? Or did the JFL have a different transfer window? Huh. Interesting. Hubrotten said no, that's good. That means we still have him as an option. Kim Moon-hyun, he is a central defender. Oh, I think we've had better... Oh, he's going to retire mid-season. Oh, that's very helpful, man. At the end of next season, December 12th, 2026. Mid-next season. Oh. Let's see if we can ask him to... can I? Like I said, nickname, find similar stuff. I can fire him. I don't want to fire him, that would be rude. He's not been a great assistant, but it would be rude to fire him, I think. It would be a little rude, wouldn't it? He's just an old man. He's just an old man, and then we fire him because he wants to retire at a silly time, but still. Just because people are silly, we shouldn't fire them. Right. Oh, right. We're in December. I just realized for no reason. We're in the middle of December. Aha, here we go. Futami has retirement. There we go. We have intermediary suggestions. Are they good? Akasaki is going to retire. End of next season. That's going to be mid-season as well, just to be annoying. Okay, international roundup. Merck played and they won. I think that means they won. Futami retires soon, and that'll be fine. Is he gonna become a staff member? He is a scout. And he's not terrible. What if we sign him as our scout? He has knowledge of Brazil. That's something we could do. What's he on? He's on 800. Let's see if we can. Let's start at 400. And you can have a 25% raise. 100 for 30 and 25 for 50 and 25 or 70 5. Thank you. Okay. I kind of want to keep him around just because I like doing that, holding on to our gold players. Quite literally in this case, holding on because he's old and he's a player. Left wing back. Can't head the ball, but he can cross the ball, and he can defend. That is not too bad, but we'd have to pay for him. 110k. Why is that? Minimum release fee clause. Minimum fee release clause to this value, 110. He would want 2.8k. But he would want a minimum release clause. And he wants to play as a central midfielder. You're not a central midfielder, mate. You're not a central midfielder. Not for me, at least. Mostly because we don't play with central midfielder. Arai. Deep playing playmaker. Can he defend? No. He can't defend. But he works hard. And he runs a lot, and he can run a lot. If only he could defend. Yeah, we are more of a need a defensive midfielder, and that he is really not really. At least not as the defensive one, the defensive midfielder. But Suzuki could be an option on the left. Yeah, let's give him a scout. Where are Toyama? Are they in J2? They are in J2. No, they were relegated. They were relegated. Yeah, right. coaching advice.
We have coaching
Advice. Ball control training for Inoue. Really? I don't know. I'd rather he train something that is more useful for him. Scouting update. Oh right, I forgot. We need to check that. Recruitment focus updates. Doesn't seem it's doing much. Yeah, Akasaki's gonna retire mid-season. Wonderful. Wonderful. Araki has the ability to be part of our squad. Does he though? I don't think so. Kai does. Look for... Right. We look weak at right wing. We don't play with wingers at all. Transfer list, Takasaki. Fukuchi should be available for loan. He's probably going to be playing for us in the coming half year, so... Fukita is currently a regular, so yeah, maybe the squad player. We'll see how upset he becomes. Kai... I'm not decided, but I kind of want to keep him around, but I don't know. Kind of want to, but I don't know. Oh right, and I forgot to do stuff. There's been offers made for Gaston. There's increasing talk around Phil's future with his current contract not having all that long left on it. It's half a year. We have time. Surunaga set for Tochigi, and then it fell through because he already played for 2 clubs this season and can't play for another team. So he doesn't move to them. Further speculation resumed concerning Phil's contract. We'll be sitting down and discuss an extension in the near future. I don't want to talk about that with you. Right, I forgot to check the scouting update. There we go. Let's look. I want the list. Dumbia. Goalkeeper. Probably not. Nozawa. Maybe. Who does he want to buy? Sendai and Ehime? Let's add it to... No! No, game, why? Why do you do this to me? Why can't I look at the list? Shit. Why are you like this? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, Dudu is leaving. Bye. Fujiwara. Ooh. A defensive midfielder who can play a little bit of defense. Yeah, we might want to keep an eye on him. Kim Jin Hong, central midfielder, not really defensive. We can't use him then. Oh well, I mean, we could, but Raul Fairhead. Probably not. Abdul Mane. Another giant. Of course. I mean, he could probably develop into that type of player that we need, that we're looking for, but could he get there in half a year? Could he? Maybe. I don't know. Fujiwara we can add to Add to shortlist. Let's add them to the default when I'm done picking them out, and then I can sort them from there. Mane Fukasawa. Probably not. Right winger or striker. We don't play with right wingers, and he can't play striker for us. Nakamura. No. Toyama. I don't know, maybe. It's a very maybe. Ando. Maybe. Yunus. No, he's a striker, so we can't have him. Tominaga. He's also on an expiring contract. Doesn't seem like he's gonna become that much better though. Richard Monday. He's all potential. Tanada Ryo. Maybe. Is he on my shortlist? He is. Hayakawa Shun. See, the one that has the 4.5 is interesting. I don't know if I agree with that. Striker, so we can't have him. No. No. He's a fringe player for the team that got relegated from the 3rd division. Probably not going to be good enough for us in the 2nd. Let's add him as well, and now we're back to players that we know of. Add shortlist, default, indefinitely, and then they all disappear. We could get them back this time, so that's something. I'm gonna go all the way down. Have I looked at all of these guys? I have keep reports. Okay, there we go. It's really annoying that you have to do these weird things. Right, Abdul Mane, he is on an expiring contract. Let's add him too. We have to shortlist, end of contract for the year. Fujiwara, he's also on an expiring contract, I think. Yeah. Half a year left. But again, he's more of a defensive player. Or attacking, I should say. I should say that because that's what I meant. Alright, Tanaka. Oh, he's 23. He's not gonna. No. Let's remove. Toyama. He's He's also on an expiring contract. Move to shortlist. End of contract for a year. There we go. And then we will keep Sean on here because I do still want to bring him in, or want to bring him back. I want him to come back. Fugashi should be moved to the Gifu squad. Okay. Uchiyama should be moved to the second team. Sure. And he should be loaned out. Maybe we want to sell so we don't have to spend money on him. We really don't need to spend money on a player who we need to get rid of because we can't play him anyways. Okay. Was once a leading J3 central defender. Right now he's probably at best a star. Kita has suddenly become a solid J2 performer. That's good because he might have to be playing at that level for us. And Kakitani has dropped. He might now be a good JFL player. Well, he's going to retire soon. Stuff. Let's see. What is he good as a director of football? He's decent. Do you want to be anything else? He has complete knowledge of Switzerland from the 6 months he played there. Oh, it's not 6 months, but a year, 2 years. It's probably a year and a half. But he knows Switzerland like the back of his hand. Okay, I'm going to take a look at Inoue in response to our requirements. Okay, so he really thinks we should sign him. I will then. He is on an expiring contract. We are currently scouting him though. What is it in here? There we go. Probably still towards the bottom. Inoue, Taisei. There we go. There we go. This guy, right? Yeah. What Inoue is this? Right. Prioritize. Inoue, Taisei. So we can see more. Questionable strength and fitness levels. Really? I mean, he's not super strong, but fitness is fine-ish. Do we just replace our current director of football? How long is his contract? How long are you here for? Another half a year? He's all competent. I still don't know what the range is. And he knows South Korea, Australia and Brazil. Well, that's more for the scouts because I don't really use the director of football much. He's just there. He's just there, existing. So we could theoretically just give Kakitani a contract because he's better. But we might want to let his contract expire and let him retire And then maybe he won't be expecting that much money. I changed my mind. Don't show me that again. Never. No, I want you to be a staffer. Staff person. No? Okay, he's apparently not going to retire. But I know he's going to retire, because I've literally set him to retire. Cool. Would be a great signing, apparently. He can't jump. And he's a box player. And his contract is running out? His contract is running out. Let's scout him again. Not a very good signing. Let's give him another week. A mimic offer for Ichihara. 950k. Where is he? End of contract. Oh, they sign a new. He signed a new contract. I think. Right, I'm gonna write down. Go through stuff. So I'll do that as well between streams. Closer look at Christian Cabo. Yeah, he is absolutely up there among the players that I would like to sign, because oh boy, he could be really good for us. Just because he's a giant. He's huge. He's a big lad. Let's see. 40 responses. So it looks like the central defenders have finished. We keep getting goalkeepers and defensive midfielders coming in. We have our thumbs up.
Sign these players.
So that's good. I mean, again, he's also good. His jumping reach is a little lower than I would have expected it, but he can mark players out of the game. He's gonna literally make that difference. And he looks really good. Come on as well if we could.
If only we had the scouting.
When we have worldwide scouting, this is going to be super useful. Because right now we can't really spend that money on scouting because we don't have it. But yeah, I'm thinking we can absolutely have some fun with the transfer him in, because these are some good suggestions. Bansia could also be a defensive midfielder. He could be that defensive guy. Felix, a German with great passing. He could also be that guy. He has no technique, but he can pass the ball really well. Rafael Ortiz, a little guy. He's just a little guy from Mexico who is very confusing because he's very fast. He can't cross the ball, which makes him not great as a fullback, but he doesn't really seem like a central defender. Oh, great physically. But technically, good mentality as well. And here we go. 164 centimeter tall central defender. Yeah, probably not. How long do we've gone to Damfa? Yes. What? 12 to 19 acceleration on a goalkeeper. And he has, what, 4 to 10 rushing out. Isn't that a waste of being really quick if you're just going to stand there menacingly? Don't just stand around, get out there. Save the ball. That's a waste of great handling if he's going to punch the ball all the time. Oh, hang on. My eyeballs. Wow. Wow. My eyeballs. They got really itchy for some reason. A tiny goalkeeper? I don't want another tiny goalkeeper. I want a big one. I want a big guy. Huge. I want him to be huge. So he can stand in the way very well. Was it Koulibaly? Was it? Yeah, probably. Because I don't recognize this face. They all lack stamina, which is a shame. Yeah, it's like no stamina. They have everything else, but they can't play for more than a half. Like, look at that. Great tackling, great first touch, fantastic determination. Great, he's aggressive, he's fast, he's got height, his size, but 3 to 8 stamina. Mate, work on it. It's consistently, like, no one can run for very, very long. They can run a little bit. And they might run really well, but then they can't run for more than a half. Camera and série are recommended. Yeah, that makes sense. He was leading J2. But he's close to full potential apparently. At 20? Really? Série would also be a terrific signing. Yeah, 1 to 7 stamina. And Gaston has already signed for a different club. And Futami becomes our scout. Nice. Nice. C also recommended. And he can run. What a guy. What a guy. He has stamina, but he has no strength, despite being huge. Please. Be more well-rounded.
Everyone, please be more well-rounded.
Right, I should check the trialists. That's the trialists that we have had in. There we go. Ooh, and we should look at different leagues, see how they're doing. I forget to do that because it's nowhere. It's just nowhere. We're doing the same thing, right? AWOL, you get demoted, otherwise, yeah. Confirm. International Roundup. This one I think they lost, but it says the opposite. Right, we are now starting training. I would have liked to have come back before this, so I could set up the training, because I am going to take over the general training. So I'm going to do that. Is any of these guys good? Very good, reasonable. There's a bunch of recently retired players. Have they really retired? At 30? At 30, really? Was he good? I didn't pay attention. At least the ones that have good, good adaptability and are at least not unsuited to learning or to judging ability or potential. At least we can add them to short lists, because we already have found our scouts. Teehee. She wants the job. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I need to check the not first team players, and that's not good. I should have yeah, let's have it come through immediately. Negotiate 2 years to 10 games, you get 650. Yeah, that's fine. To 21k, yeah, that's fine. No yearly wage rise, we don't like those. Wage after international appearance, we can't do that one. Let's remove those. 20% if we get promoted to top division. International appearances, because again, I don't think he's ever going to get that far. What if we... You can get 2k if you play one international match game. If you play once, you get more money. Okay, let's go. Hopefully, I need to go through the contracts, because I want to keep him around. Japan SC. Who are they? Huh. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Right. Does this bring me to... Feels like that's not helpful at all. Right. I mean... Now I'm having trouble. Now I'm having trouble. Ah. No. Kondo. No. Koike. No. No. Tanaka. Maybe. Tezuka. It would be for the set pieces, and right. He's good at those. But Merk. He's pretty good, isn't he? The only problem is, do I really want to spend the last foreign slot on a player who plays in a position we're not going to be having players playing? Probably not. So the only one really is Sushaki. And he is big. He is huge. Like I'm assuming he's just gonna be able to save some shots by reaching from post to post. He is so big. Like he's not really lacking anything that we necessarily need. His command of area being low is interesting. Just how the ability to instinctively dominate the penalty area by coming for crosses. He can claim crosses from the line by standing. No one can jump over him. And he's strong. I don't really understand how his command of area could be so low. Communication, I mean, he doesn't know the language anyway, so how is he going to communicate? It's not eccentric. He doesn't have the best first touch, but he can just, roll the ball out or punt it long. Like he could be a guy. And Tanaka as well. Shortlist 3. Sign him for a year. Tezuka. Probably not. Probably not. Right, Mogi, we are going to be letting go Ikawa. Why are they unavailable for the next match? Very strange. Kita I would like to keep a hold of. Kita I would like to keep hold of. Which have offered contract? What do you mean offered contract? Who? Who has offered him contract? Is it me? Apparently. I mean, I'm assuming it is because, well... Oh, right, it's, he has signed a contract, but it's going to take effect after this one releases, or, runs out. Wow, well done me. I think that was it. But that's good anyways, because, well... Oh, go back. So Kita we're gonna hold on to. That's good. Cervantes is leaving. Toyama most probably leaving. Hagen is leaving. Igawa. Maybe he's on 2.1k. End of season. End of season, not end of contract, when the contract expires. Okay, 2.5. Let's keep them on 2.1. And then not top promotion, top division promotion. One new extension of the league games. No, I want an optional and wage after reaching 3K. Nice. So we might be able to hold on to Igawa as well. Mogi we were gonna let go. Toyama we're gonna let go. Hagino is Konkai, who I was thinking of. As a backup, if he can accept being a backup, squad, end of season. Okay, let's see, and then we can see if we can go down a little bit. We remove those. Optional, because why not? 2 years. Yeah, fine. Start at 1.4. He would agree to it. I mean, having him then as a backup, that could be decent. That could be pretty good. Right, and we also have Tanaki to Yamaya. Tanaki, we're gonna offer a new contract. End of season, suggest, finalize, negotiate. 2 years. No. He's currently on 240. Let's start him at 450. What's optional contract? I want a Wish International one. He's never gonna do that. 1K. Suggest. Okay, nice. So we can hold on to Tanaki. I do want to hold on to him. Kuribara we might let go. We might let him go. Phil, we'll see once we get closer, because I kind of want to see how he performs and how he declines, I guess. Yamaya. Let's see if we can. Important. He's currently what? What is he currently? Fringe. You can be a regular starter, because that's what I was planning on, I think. Yeah. Oh, immediate. I forgot to change that. 26. Let's start him at 2. Let's start him at 2. Optional extension, and then after 1 international you can have 4K. If you get there, you will absolutely be worth that. Suggest. So keep him on the same wages and just cheese it. And then we have players we've offered contract to. We have players release to play to release. Already moving. We've offered contract, and he has accepted. Leaving, accepted contract. Nozawa, I did add him to the shortlist, yes. Like, he could be an option to bring in as a backup as well, because he was decent when he played. He did play way more than I expected him to. Most of his Kai was a little too short at times. But if we could bring him in as a backup as well, it would be pretty good. Kato we're not doing that with, because he's not very good. Same with Nakamura, we're not bringing him back. Futomi is improving, or was improving, all the way until he decided to retire. Oh well, maybe he's improving because he is retiring. He's happy, so he's getting better. Maybe. Right, second team. Okay, can you show me only the players who are in the actual second team? Instead of showing me the same players again and again. Like now, Hakozaki. Probably want to extend his contract because he is still decent. He can improve. End of season. Suggest. No yearly wage rise, no promotion, no 1 year extension unless I decide it. But if you play for the national team, you can have 3,000. Suggest. It's weird that they agree to this, but they do. I'm not gonna complain too much though. Retiring, leaving, Goshi's leaving, which is fine. You're gone. Is he a foreign player? Does he count? Yes. Maybe we'll leave him, let him go. Yeah, we do. Like, he's not gonna improve that much, and he'll take up a foreign slot. Yamaguchi. Okay. Right. Now we'll let him go. Contract set for release. Yes. You're gone. Set for release. Yes. When is he retiring? Day before his contract ends. That's good. Matsumoto. Yeah, no. I can't set him to release. Maybe I already did. Nagai. Why am I getting a scout report? He's my player. Yeah, we'll set him for release as well. Don't show again. Yokoyama, probably the same, honestly. Like, he's decent, but nah. Set for release. And then Igawa, we've offered a contract to. Todo is leaving. Futami is retiring, but staying out as a scout. Good. Okay, well now we know that. Where was he playing? Was it Yokohama FC? Yes. Oh, and say so, of course. Of course. Let's scout him because he seems to be half decent. And Kochi got relegated. I should check. Do they have any other really good players? 31 winger, goalkeeper. I mean 43 conceded. That's not too shabby. 43 conceded in 38. How did they get relegated? They only conceded 43 goals. That's mental. They conceded fewer than the league winners. Same amount as us. Man, this league. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's what you like to see. Ooh, right. Where could we see... is there no like leagues in focus? I haven't actually checked for that. Can't be on the squad, surely. Is there no way to quickly check that? Like different leagues. Apparently not. How's the Premier League doing? Well, that's just gross. Also, how off is this really? Spurs in the lead. Sunderland dead last. Excuse you? Wolves being down here is at least makes sense, but and Villa doing surprisingly well. That also at least reflects reality. Spurs being first after 18 games. Meanwhile, Arsenal conceding 21 in 18. Yeah, no. What's going on here? What's going on here? There's something fishy going on. Let's look at the McDonald's League. Marseille first. That's also gross. The hell, man? Here I was trying to do something fun. See who's doing well. If there's anything fun. See, here's fun. Frankfurt lead. Somehow. Then the fact that Leipzig is in second, that's, well, unfortunate. Dortmund are doing really badly. Oof. And in Italy, Roma, Atalanta, Napoli. Milan in 15th. And they still have Allegri. They haven't fired him yet. Wow. But surely his position is shaky. Surely. It has to be. He's got Milan. Why am I on the Premier League again? Take me to the page I was literally on. He's got Milan in 15. I mean, to be fair, if they win their 2 games that they have in hand, they will be 12th, which is still not very good. Wow. Torino up here as well. That's good. We like to see that. And in Spain, I don't think we'll see any surprises here. It's probably going to be Barcelona, Real Madrid at the top. No particular order. Well, alphabetical, I guess. Maybe we'll have Atletico up there as well. Real Madrid, Sevilla, and then Barcelona. Getafe in 18th. That's not very borderless of this game. What's this? What is this? What is this? And now if I click here, I will of course not be able to go back to that page. Still have borderless. And look, it's the Premier League, because that's how it works. I don't get it. Why doesn't it go back to the league I was on? That's weird. That's just weird. But I might call it here and do the off stream things off stream, which is basically just setting things up, and then next time we will start the pre-season and move on to the special tournament, which I still find really funny as a name. Special. The special tournament. Yeah, that'll be on Thursday. We'll get into pre-season, and hopefully we'll also sign some more players, because we need them.